All right, so coming to us from our friend Rob D Toys over on Facebook in hand images of the new Mafex Batman Justice League. So we've seen some reviews on it, and we've seen some, photography here as we're seeing for Rob D Toys, which are outstanding with the different facial expressions on this. So the good and the bad of this one. And Mafex sometimes is hit or miss. Most of the times they're a hit. I do like this figure. I do. But I think for the price point compared to what Fonjoy is doing, I'm going to have to say Fonjoy. I'm going to have to give the upper hand of what they're doing. Their Ben Affleck figures, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to have to be really honest here. Overall, it looks good. The articulation, you're going to still have to give it to Mafex. But in terms of the aesthetics, and especially Ben's face sculpt, as you guys just keep watching the video, you'll see it. Yeah, I think they could have done a better job with it, to be honest with you, especially compared to some of the most recent figures, like the Daredevil one, for instance, that I just reviewed and did myself. That's a great figure. It looks great, face sculpt, everything. This one, it seems like they weren't sure which way they wanted to go with it. It's like they were kind of like mix matching with it, right? So overall, I'm gonna say in terms of articulation, looks good. Body looks good. Wire cape. The Batman face sculpts are, expressions are good. Ben Affleck's head sculpt, not the greatest, right? And maybe the colors too. I don't know. It seems like there's a little too grayed out, maybe just a tad. Uh, but again, overall, decent figure. But I think I'm going to stick to the Fonjor one. I'm really like I've got the Justice League one coming from them. I have the BVS one, which I love. You, there's no comparison. The Ben Affleck head sculpt on that one compared to this one is just like Fonjoy. Whatever they're doing over there, stick to what you're doing because they are nailing the head sculpt with Ben Affleck. So anyway, you guys can drop a comment below. Let us know what your overall thoughts are of this Mafex new Justice League Batman figure. To me, again, the good of it, articulation looks, again, good. Mafex is going to give you that. Body sculpt looks okay. Colors seem a little off, just a tad, a little bit, like I said, a little bit of different shades of gray seems to be going on in the upper torso, a little bit of inconsistency. And the Ben Affleck head sculpt is really not that great, guys, to be honest with you. And I don't know, I've seen other videos on it. The multiple head sculpts or the expressions that you can change with Batman's head there, those are great. So overall, I think it's still a positive figure, but could have been done better. All right, check it out at Rob D Toys over on Facebook. Link in the description of the video.